like,
they will not go there.
my point was like, I don't know why Meri is indulging herself. She should just
let it be underneath the rug and leave it there.
Just leave it alone. But anyhow, Meri thinks that this is a final step, which I kind of agree with her. She seems very giddy to go meet Cheryl. Now, in the beginning, I thought Cheryl was that true catfisher. That's why I was just thinking. But she's not. She went through this 2011, so that was like 6 years before Meri went through it. And so they were just kind of comparing notes. And she said that when she started talking to this guy who ended up being the girl, remember the guy's name was Sam, and his best friend's name was Lindsay, who was the woman who will meet up with Meri to tell Meri how much Sam loves her and stuff like that. Anyhow, her name is Lindsay. So anyhow, she said when she met up with these people, she never even knew the word catfish. Of course, Mariah told her about it later on, what catfish was, and told her that she was being catfish, but she never listened. In fact, she kept on telling Mariah, this is a nice guy, I would love for you to talk to him. But anyway, Mariah never did that. So, anyhow, she said that Cheryl said when Sam got in contact with her,
The man woman.
she was an empty nester too. Her 2 children had left the home. She had lost her job, moved to another state. So she was already feeling vulnerable. And apparently the other 9 women were also empty nesters. So, and I don't know how these people know, but the thing is, when you're on social media, you put, oh, my child graduated, going to this and this college. See, I'm not on social media. Ain't nobody gonna know about my business. You can find, search high and low. You will not find I was there for a very brief moment because I, had, something out there.
She had a book.
Yeah, well, okay. I had a book
A
out
Single
there.
Mother's Journey to Peace, Love, and Happiness. Check it out on Amazon.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. But yeah, so that was the only reason my brother put me on there. He was the administrator and all that stuff of my stuff. And I have been trying to get myself off of that Facebook page.
Well,
But
doesn't he
now-
put his kids on there now?
Now he put all kinds of things under that, and I can't get rid of. I have to get in contact with him and tell turn that stuff off. Now that I'm in Africa, and he also here. Well, he's not here in Texas. Anywho, he's the one. He was the administrator. But after that, like I wasn't in a. When I got onto Facebook, I remember that time, some guy from the woodwork. Actually, it wasn't just one. But this
Oh, was it?
No. But one of them, he was so creepy. He's like, I have been waiting for all these years. Just waiting for you to just come out and get onto social media. It's like, what? Anyway, I gotta tell you about that person.
That's
Oh,
wrong.
I got so many stories, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, moving right along. Where was I on this story? So this
catfish.
person, the catfisher, even told her that he had colon cancer. And remember, Mary's sister died from colon cancer.
Yeah.
So it's like he knows all these things. And a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean, it's
people-
on TV,
a
and
lot-
we have been watching
yeah,
the
it's on
TV show.
TV, and also people can find out your information, what's going on in your life through social media. I mean,
Well,
really.
my thing is, I feel like also they chose the weakest link of the family. They
Well,
looked at Meri,
at that
they looked at
time,
who
yeah.
she was.
Yeah.
Because I don't
At that
think
time,
they
she
would have
was
tried it on Christine. I damn sure don't think they would have tried it on
It
Janelle.
just depends on, like, she's not weak all the time. Like
She's
Janelle-
not
like
weak, but I
Janelle
feel
said.
like the one who's
But
the
at that
most
time,
not
right.
weak, but I feel like she's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Her relationship with Cody is in the crapper. Her
Yeah.
daughter has left her.
Yes.
She only has one child. All
Yeah.
she has is a dog. But her relationship with her sister wives aren't that
That's
good.
the daughter's dog.
So she ain't even got a dog.
Yeah, the visits now and then, yeah.
So that's why I think they chose her. Because I don't think they would have chosen
She said anytime, she started to notice that anytime she'll get a message from Sam, if she and this woman were out and about that day, this woman would have either gone to the bathroom or walked away, and then she'll get a slew of messages from Sam. So she said one day when she kind of confronted the lady about this, she said that woman puffed up physically in the car and started like yelling at her and telling her, "Do you think my best friend is lying to you?"
The demon.
She said she was the demon was coming out and she could see it. She said she had to get out of the car. She was so afraid, like for her life.
Well, you know what? I also feel like the reason why I feel like Mariah is right is the thing is you obviously felt such strong feelings for this person who did not exist.
Yeah.
That you decided that even though I haven't seen his face, I am going to meet his friend. That's why I feel like it was a much more than what she let on. Because there's no way in hell I'm talking to somebody for maybe 2-3 months.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you. I don't really know you. I'm not going to go see somebody I don't know.
Yeah, and
unless I really have very strong feelings or I'm in love with that person that I've not seen.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for you to go meet some woman you don't know. I mean, I know she's a grown woman, but stranger danger. Hello.
Well, what I liked about this meeting is that they started laughing, like about what was going on. So when they
Laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah, well, when they went to the personality, because Nancy, Mary's therapist, had reached out to a personality disorder therapist so that Mary could learn more about what goes on in the mind of a catfisher. But she said that when she went, she thought that she was going to learn about what goes on in the mind of a catfisher, but she got to learn where she was in the journey because the therapist said that when you can laugh in the face of the trauma that had brought you to your knees before, and you can now laugh, you find it funny, she said that's when you know you're healing. You know, yeah. So I was happy about that. And she came back, and even Cody was like, Mary looked like she came back with her tank full. You know, and he was telling Nancy, because they also had a therapy session, and he was telling Nancy, like, I mean, I just felt like getting a bat and beating the person and giving Mary the bat and letting her beat the person some more. He's like, but I couldn't do that. So Nancy.
Is this where he said they hadn't been good for 12 years?
Yeah. He also said they've not been good for 12 years. Mary said all she wants from him is a good, kind relationship. And he says, I don't have a lot of enthusiasm.
What does that mean?
That we're going to fix this. I'm like, she's just asking for a good, kind relationship, Cody. You can't even give that to her. So Mary said.
I think they stopped having sex 6 years ago. That's what I think.
He said for 12 years. And Mary said that, listen, because he was.
Because they said she had said it had been a decade in season 16. We're on what, season 11?
Yeah, we're on
So I think it's been at least 6 years.
Yeah. And so Mary said that she remembers every high, every low that she's had with Cody.
I'm sure.
She's like, and when they met, when he danced with Robbie that day, when she told him, hey, Robin will be a good sister wife, which I'm sure he was, and he's
Cody's.
I just believe that. But she said that they were on their way to a high. Well, I'm sure after they were on their way to a high because he got what he wanted.
They came crashing down.
He got what he wanted for her to have Robin come in as a fourth wife. So of course you were on a high.
I mean, you guys were on a high after the divorce, but you saw how that quickly went down, and you got catfished by a woman.
Yeah.
So he only brings you up to shoot you down again after he gets what he wants.
Yeah.
And that is like emotional abuse.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. And I think that for Mary and Cody, they have had the habit of
Being
toxic. And also Cody has that habit of mistreating Mary.
And her enabling the behavior.
Habit, exactly. And then crying about it, which, anyway, Nancy said that, before she receives that next week, because I think they see her every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
She said that she wants them to increase their sympathy for one another.
Cody.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, Mariah comes that evening. She says she wants to come to the family. She's last two coming, so it was just Cody and the sister wives. And she said she's very nervous, and they were looking at her like, what's going on? And then she said she's gay. And once she said she...
Hold on, wait. Can we pause?
Yes.
Can we pause on that? Mariah,
Yes.
Mary's daughter,
Yes.
the one who wanted to be a polygamist,
Yes.
came out and said that
was gay.
she's gay.
Yes.
Let's just marinate on that for 5
You
seconds.
know, that's all it was. That's how it ended. And the next episode, we're gonna go into the reactions of everybody
And our thoughts on that.
and thoughts. Yes.
But just marinate on that, y'all.
We're
Just
marinating.
take it, let it in, let it simmer, and y'all put down in the comment section below what y'all think.
Yes. Yes. And you know something? This is what I got to say to our subscribers. You guys have literally been writing to us and letting us know this family history. They really pushed us to watch this. But you all failed to let us know this really big news, and it's a big news.
But also, I want to know now. But this happened in
Big news
season
for their
11.
family.
This happened in season 11. Did y'all not tell us because she converted back to being straight? I really want to know.
No, I want to find out on the thing. I want to find out.
I need somebody to let me know.
Drop the ball on this
Listen,
one.
please
So
let me
said
know.
something about the kids, but they done tell us. So this is how it ended.
Please let me know if she converted back to being straight, y'all. I don't want to wait because we have 5 more seasons to watch, and it's unbearable at this point to be waiting to see the end results. But she wants to watch every single episode.
I know, I do. I want to watch every feed. I want to see for myself.
Yeah,
So,
but
and,
it's Mary.
Yes, and
We want you guys to like,
subscribe
share.
and